What's up, guys? Welcome to Talk RGV with Mike and Jerry. I'm Jerry.
And I'm Mike.
That's Mike. What's going on, Mike?
Not much, man.
So this things might be a little bit different this time. I'm hosting because we just want to switch it up a little bit. We want to trade places to see how it works.
All right.
So what do you think, man? You think
Good.
it's going to work? You
It's
think it's not going to
gonna
work?
work.
You
It's gonna
think
work,
Jerry doesn't know what he's doing?
Yeah, you're doing good so far, man.
This is episode 113.
Episode 113.
That's a lot of episodes already, man. Why did it take 113 episodes for me to host?
We've been
This
doing
guy's
it.
like, you know what? 112, he's still not ready. We'll give him 113. Let's see if he could host. But let's see what he got.
September is our 2-year anniversary, man.
2-year anniversary in September.
Yeah.
Are we going to have like a cake or we're just going to be like, nah? Or we're just like,
We can do a cake, man.
a little cupcake, a little
Yeah.
nothing bun cake. Have you tried those nothing bun cakes?
No. My daughters gave me some sort of Chinese cheesecake yesterday, and it was like no flavor. No le echan tanto sugar.
They don't, but I don't know why. My wife likes those things.
See?
Yeah. We get the Oreo ones.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty good. I don't mind them. We get the small ones. We don't get the big, family size one or whatever. Our size. They come in different sizes. We get the personal little one.
See. Pero, yeah. I like those Asian markets, man. They're pretty fun.
Asian markets. I don't go as much as I should. I know there's a lot of cool stuff there. You go in there and there's just a bunch of stuff that
See.
you don't really see at HEB or anything like that.
Yeah, my daughters kind of go crazy. They buy like I don't know. They buy a whole bunch of shrimp flavored things because and they don't eat them.
That's the
They just
secret.
they just open them, smell them, and
That's our secret of where we get our snack reviews.
Let's see.
There's where we always get our snack. Most of the time, we get our snack reviews from there.
yeah, we've gotten some pretty messed up things. Garlic oyster,
What was that like the crawfish?
the shrimp one.
Shrimp. I mean, we've tried some gnarly stuff.
We did do crawfish. Yeah.
Right, we did.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man, it's pretty bad.
I know my wife had a friend who was from Japan, and she literally go to the Asian market and shop for her food there. And she's just like, yeah, we don't. She was telling her in her little soft voice that they're like, we don't really like going to HEB because most of the ingredients there are not really natural. Because they get a lot of
Yeah, man.
we put a lot of artificial flavors in our food.
See, those dyes and
Yeah.
colorings and flavoring and formaldehyde and no, dude, all our food is really bad, really bad. So much so that like other countries don't want our food because it's so processed.
Like last week, we did the Gatorade snack review, right?
The Summer Blaze.
Summer Blaze, and it says in the back, no fruit juice.
No,
It's orange flavor. There's no
it's
fruit
orange
juice.
flavoring.
But that's just funny with the type of foods that we eat here. That a lot of stuff is not natural, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Gatorade was born out of like necessity because the football players from Louisiana, they were like dehydrated
Yeah.
and I'm muriendo basically.
Yeah.
So the guy put salt in water and then flavored it with sugar and
Voila.
voila, man.
That
That's why it's Gators because it's Florida Gators.
yeah. And
Florida or Louisiana? Florida.
it's Florida.
Florida.
That's why they call their stuff Gatorade. Dice el commercial. Okay, man, está bueno. I was watching a show Dexter, and
New or old?
the old one. Oh, it's a new one, the newest one, where it's like a prequel, right?
Right.
So it's called what is it? The new original sin. I don't know what the hell it's called.
Yeah, something like that.
Anyways, it's obviously Dexter's a really young guy, and it's in the 90s, and they open the refrigerator, and the girl gets a Gatorade, and it's in a glass bottle.
Oh, yeah.
And then I told my
remember
wife,
that.
"Oh, Gatorade's in glass bottle. It's been a while." And she goes, "They used to be in glass bottles." I'm like, "Yes, they were."
Mm-hmm.
That's when you love getting a Gatorade and drinking it from a glass bottle.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm being a nostalgia merchant or not, but to me, drinking a Gatorade from a glass bottle was just elite.
It was different. Yeah. Yeah. And when they did the switch, people were complaining that the plastic would give it a different flavor.
Comparable to like a Coke from Mexico that you drink out of a glass bottle.
So
You drink, like, you think that's elite, just drink one. They don't do it no more, but that's the way it was for me, like drinking a Gator. Fruit punch at that time was my favorite flavor. So it was a fruit punch in a glass bottle. It doesn't get any better than that.
Are you old enough to remember the 2-liter bottles of soda of Coca-Cola
In glass?
in glass.
No, I don't. That I
So
do not.
They were like about this tall. They were shaped like a regular. Well, no, well, not really, but shaped like a bottle of soda,
Mm-hmm.
but big. And then the cap was made out of like some sort of metal.
Wow, no, I don't remember.
So you
that.
would open it and it would pop.
That's-
And it was like laminita. It was like little metal, man.
That's a little bit more before my time. So, like, did the milkman also drop off milk at your house too, or how does that work?
Nah.
With the little glass crate in the crate with glass.
Nah,
No, that's still a
That's
little bit
more
before
in
my
the
time.
that's more in the suburbs up north, man. No, aquí no.
They didn't do that down here.
No,
We did not have a milkman down here. Wow.
I don't think so. Pero soda was in glass, man, and I remember the cap would cut you if you opened it, if you came at it the wrong way. It would cut you, man. Yeah.
No, I don't remember that. I do remember, stuff in glass bottles. I just don't remember it at a 2-liter.
Yeah, it was like a 2-liter. Big glass bottle. And you would return. I think you would return the bottles, man, because you wouldn't keep the bottles.
No.
You would return them, and they would give you some
Yeah.
sort of discount for your next purchase, or something.
Like when I get a Mexican Coke from certain restaurants, they want they want the glass back.
Yeah, they want the glass back.
And there's other restaurants that are like, no, we don't want it back. Like, just keep it.
No.
And it's up to us to recycle it or just throw it away.
Yeah. Pero más antes, yeah, Gatorade was in a. It was Snapple-esque
It was.
because you would twist it and it would pop.
That's another thing. Snapple went from glass bottles to plastic. Just, I don't want to say recently. It's been a few years already, but
Sí.
that was an end of an era too. Because I love getting Snapple in glass bottles too.
Right.
It's just something about it.
Pero si se te cae, it would break.
But I never broke a glass
No.
Snapple.
No.
Never.
Well, they were thick bottles.
Yeah,
man.
they were thick. Actually, I did remember dropping one. I didn't break.
They were thick and durable, so. Pero yeah, man. Glass bottle. ¿Qué más venía en glass?
The Sobe. Do you remember the Sobe? It was like I don't want to say it was like an energy. I think it might have been an energy drink.
No, it was like a sweet tea.
It was like, was it a tea? Was it a tea?
It was a tea. Yeah, it was a tea.
Yeah, I had one of those also. I would like getting those and you know what? I kept that glass bottle for like a very long time at work because I actually used it for some machine that I had at work that needed water. And I didn't want to use a plastic jug, so I just used that.
The Sobe glass.
Yeah, so I think I still have it. Might be there somewhere.
Yeah. Why not? It's more cost effective, but now everybody's drinking out of plastic, and now they're saying that there's like a whole bunch of microplastics in our body now.
Yeah. Well.
Those poison, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna die anyways. A lot of people are like, "Well, we're gonna die anyway." I mean, I think I remember seeing some politician like getting like really defensive because they were calling her out on the medical policies we have, and then she's like, "Well, we're gonna die anyways." I'm like, "All right, man." There's the American politicians not caring about her health, but we're gonna die anyway.
We'll see. Yeah.
Well, this is an RGV podcast, so we're gonna move it on, and we're gonna talk a little bit of RGV. So, my first
¿Qué dice
and only RGV topic of today
¿Qué dice el Reddit?
is, exactly, because this is where I get my stuff at, Reddit. ICE, is it affecting the Valley events that we're going to be having here? What do you think?
It is, man. It is, because they're saying that the pulga right now is empty. Usually the pulga has like all those characters and all the dances and all that stuff on the weekend, on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Se pone todo packed. And right now, it's medio ghost town, man.
So, a coworker of mine showed me a poster of like several Mexican artists that they were going to have like a concert here.
Okay.
And she told me that a lot of people are not buying tickets. That
Yeah.
actually, when the tickets went on sale,
I believe that.
people were buying them, but then it just started slowing down. It started as soon as these ICE raids started happening.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, I don't think people are going to go. Somebody already offered me tickets that they already bought. They're just like, I can't even sell them. Do you want them?
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, she's like, nah, I'm not going to go
No,
either.
I don't know either. Well, it started by them not being able to get a visa to come over here and play in the
Yeah.
first place.
No, well,
So-
these artists already are. They're already here.
Okay.
You know, they're already got the permission and everything to be here. They're already gonna play. It's just a matter of now is anybody gonna show up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's funny because I saw a post on Facebook where the guy's like, "Oh, I'm showing up," because a lot of people were joking on Facebook saying ICE is gonna be there, nobody's gonna show up, this and the other. And one guy said, "I'm a legal citizen, I'm gonna show up." And then somebody replied, "Bro, you look more Mexican than me. You're definitely getting deported. I don't care if you're from here." Because you know, like there's like ongoing criticism of ICE, just like. They just want to see how you look like. If you look too Mexican, you're in, right? You're like, get in the car, you're going with us.
Yeah.
So that to me made me laugh. That made me laugh because, dude, that really guy looked like
Like a Mexican.
yeah, like he was really dark skinned, he was from the depths of Mexico, you know what I mean?
Did you ever see that video of somebody at a checkpoint, and the guy that comes up to the car, they say, "Are you a U.S. citizen?" And the guy's like, "Are you a U.S. citizen? Let me see your papers, sir."
Yeah.
The border patrol guy had like a thicker accent.
Dude, I always trip out like when I see these National Geographic shows on the border, and it's always Border Patrol,
Yeah.
and they're in the valley. They're the ones from like in the Reynosa and the Far Bridge.
Right.
They're in the Rio Grande Bridge, and the Border Patrol agents have like a super thick accent, and I'm like, bro.
I'm pretty sure it was from one of those
And no,
guys.
at Pacabala, they have a thick accent, but then when they talk Spanish, they don't know how to talk Spanish.
Yeah.
They're like the No Sabo kids, basically.
See. No, but there's like a whole bunch of like se han hecho como little watchdogs on Facebook, and like there's always somebody reporting, "Oh, ICE is over here in this spot.
Yeah.
Oh, ICE is over here on this spot in West, like, oh, ICE is over here on this spot in Edinburgh." So I mean, se han hecho así. This is how it's become. So they're keeping an eye on all the raids and stuff, and
There are, and I know.
people are avoiding it. So
Yeah, and I know for a fact that I've heard that several cities are actually concerned about these raids and stuff because cities are, we were talking about this a couple weeks ago when we were talking about the valley's not boring because the cities have events all the time.
Sí.
But now the events are being like basically, it's just like a first, one of those places where you could just go and see who's illegal and ICE is going to come in and raid those places.
Sí.
And I know the mayors from the South Texas got together with the local Texas government to see where they stand and like how are they going to be doing this? What's the strategy about how you're going to be getting, these immigrants that are not here legally or whatever. And I know they're concerned more about the bottom line because these immigrants also pay money to go to these events and have a good time on the weekend because they don't want to be locked up at home, being scared of getting taken, back to Mexico. Now they are because ICE is out there, showing themselves. So, and they're going to these events, and to the point where I'm going to go into a larger scale out of RGV. So the FIFA World Cup is happening today, or as we're filming it today, but it's happening as we speak, and the FIFA World and it's the Club World Cup, not the global one where it's all the
nations.
The nations. It's the club ones. So it's the clubs from different leagues around the world.
Right.
Well, anyways, FIFA had to lower the prices because people were not going. But I'm thinking they're not going because they're afraid of ICE. Because what the name of the guy who's in charge of FIFA, Gianluigi Infantino, he said, "Oh, I don't know why people are scared to come. We got the best security in the United States. We got ICE and the local police department as security. Why is ICE being is security? Like everybody's like, see." He already called it out right there. ICE is not security.
Oh, sí.
So he's already basically se le salió by accident saying ICE is gonna be there and he's gonna be taking in people that don't belong there.
Sí. Well, I mean, look, check it out. Here in the valley, it's a little different than up north. Porque up north, Colorado, ICE picks you up, you get deported, dude. From Colorado all the way back to Mexico, it's a long trek. You get ICE pick you up in New York to Mexico, it's a long trek. Aquí, ICE picks you up, they take you, they deport you, they process you. They drop you off in Mexico. They'll be in the United States like in a day or two, man.
If they got the right coyote.
If they got the regular, or they know how to get here.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so here, it's not. It doesn't strike as much fear as it does up north. Pero still, I mean, it's still people don't want to get deported. So it's like, mejor no voy para la pulga because they've already
that's
raided
the,
the flea market.
The pulgas have taken a big hit.
Yeah.
And it's only a matter of time before you start seeing the pulga shrink, unless all this stuff passes. Because I know Trump said on a post, I don't know if he's changed his tune or not, because I'm not on Truth Social, but he said in a recent post that he said that, you know,
the hotel workers,
farm workers, all that, they're good workers and they're here and they want to do a better living for themselves. And the leaders of these companies have told me, hey, we need these guys. So he's going to try to change the policy coming soon. Is he going to follow through, or is that just a hollow statement? You know, is he just saying it just to say it? I don't know. Only time will tell. But as of right now, you know, he's still taking, the government is still taking people from all walks of life. It's not just criminals. You got people getting taken from, like you said, construction sites.
They're taking Trump. They're taking Trump supporters.
They took the Latinos from Trump leader. They got his butt and they sent him. They sent his ass home. So that's to me that's so ironic and so funny to me that they got that guy and they send him out. It's funny how he actually is the leader and he can't even vote because you're an illegal immigrant. Like. You're so dumb, but hey, man.
Pero ahí anda con las manners.
Pero, yeah, exactly.
Well, a ver qué pasa.
I
mean, ICE has always been here, though. That's the thing. Here in the Valley, ICE has always been here. Border Patrol's always been here. So, I mean, you commit a crime, you get arrested. First thing they check is your citizenship status, and if you're not a citizen, boom, you're going back to Mexico. So it's common here. So. It's not as big of a deal as it is up north.
Yeah, that's the thing. What I wanted to talk about is like because it's here in the RGV. How is it any different from up north? And you just said it's just a little bit different here. For the fact that maybe some immigrants here. And it might be a little bit easier for the guys that came here illegal to come back and they go, hey, I'll be back in a couple of days. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, people don't need coyotes, man. Yeah. They'll just swim across the river.
Well, I don't know if it's that easy now.
No, pues sí, pero you never know. It's always happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll move it on topics. I got a movie review.
Totally, Jerry.
So, you know, last week I talked about How to Train Your Dragon.
Right.
This week I'm going to talk about Ballerina. So, you are not a fan of John Wick, which is ridiculous to say.
What?
You've never seen a John Wick movie.
Once
again, I don't understand why.
I wait until they come out.
They've already been out. All 4 of them are on TV.
Ya las vi.
You've seen all 4 John Wick movies. Mm-hmm. What's his nickname? Nah.
John.
There you go. So he hasn't seen anything, guys.
La Baba Yaga.
There you go. All right, but that doesn't mean anything to me. You could just. I know you freaking got it from me or something because I probably said it.
No, he's the person you called to kill the boogeyman.
Yes, we know the whole lines.
With a pencil.
Yes, with a pencil.
With a pencil.
How did he kill the guy with a pencil, Mike?
In la movie, he puts it up against the wall. No,
so Mike has seen at least some form of John Wick.
Ya ves. And they killed his puppy.
I don't know if they said it like that.
See?
Like, they killed my puppy. Like that. I'm gonna kill my puppy.
And you kill his puppy.
Well, in Ballerina, they kind of follow that up a little bit, right? Because Ballerina is set between John Wick 3 and John Wick 4.
It's the syndicate, right? The ballerinas, the ones that are dancing in that 3rd or 4th movie. I don't know.
Yeah, so he, Ana de Armas' character, she's a ballerina or whatever, but she's also a trained assassin and the ways of John Wick and all that stuff. And for all intents and purposes, at the end of, she needs to do a job and I don't want to give away too much, but, John Wick is in her way. And
He's protecting somebody or what?
no, like I said, I don't want to give away too much. I mean, I guess when this airs, the movie's already been out for like about 3 weeks. So it really doesn't matter, right? But I mean, you guys should. If you guys haven't watched it, you should watch it. But spoiler alert! I guess I will give away since it has been out like 3 weeks already. He's like more like he's out to kill her,
Okay.
right? And one thing I was worried about when I was watching the scene when they basically called John Wick to go and take her out, I'm like, she better not give him like competition, and because I mean I've seen every single John Wick movie, and he's like a larger than life, action hero,
Right.
and for a girl who's just started off, and nah, man, they actually did not do that. He pretty much beat her ass like there was like she was just a rookie, which she was, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, I'm glad they did that, but he still respected her and let her do what she needed to do to do the final job that she needed to do to succeed in her mission. And I like that they did, like you said, they killed this puppy and all that, and they brought that up, hey, why they actually the lady that's in charge of Ana de Armas' character also told Wick, why are you doing this? It's just for a stupid puppy. So they're still bringing that up,
Right.
and like it's not about that anymore, obviously.
No.
And then like she obviously tells him, why do you keep on doing this? And she goes, why do you say that you don't want to do this anymore? Why can't you get out? And he goes, you obviously you obviously seen some movies. He's trying to get out, and he just tells her like, I'm working on it, but he's still working for them, so he still has to do jobs. Hence why he was out there sent to go kill her.
Yeah.
But he feels for her. He sees a little bit of him in her,
Yeah.
and lets her do what she needs to do.
No, it's not.
But it was a really good movie. I do not understand why people are not going to watch it. Maybe they're all John Wicked out.
Maybe.
That might be it. They're getting a tired head because of that, and that might be understandable. But
Kind of like what happened with Star Wars.
it's happening with Star Wars. But Star Wars movies are coming back. It's happened with the Marvel movies, obviously.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts was really good, but I mean, it didn't make a lot of money, even though it was a good movie, because like Marvel, the people are getting marveled out.
Getting marveled out. Yeah.
But it's not like they're getting out. People are losing their mind and I don't want to watch any more movies because, from what I read already, Superman is going to make a lot of money. They got a lot of pre-sold tickets already, so it's on track to make probably almost close to $1 billion. So
Yeah.
Warner Brothers looks like they got a little bit of a hit finally for them and their new DCU that they're going to be implementing with their new Superman. So that's good, I guess. At least we know comic book movies aren't dead. I know a lot of people were mad because they didn't like the preview how Superman actually has character and he's funny and quirky, because in the previous Supermans he didn't have any of that.
See.
But they say in the comics he's like that. They're glad that that's coming back, that he's funny and quirky. So I don't really mind how Superman is, as long as it's a good movie. The Green Lantern's gonna come out, Lex Luthor, all those awesome villains that we come to love and know in DCU. So that's probably the next movie I'm gonna review. I think that's the next one I bought pre-sale tickets for. On my birthday, I want to go see the movie F1. Is my wife gonna take me? I don't know. I told her already. Is she gonna buy tickets? Because I'm always the one buying the tickets. Is she gonna go, hey, let's go see F1? I know you want to see that one. So that might be the next movie I review. Who knows?
Birthday.
Stay tuned.
Birthday, Jerry? How old are you, man?
I'm gonna be 43.
Damn. Como dice. Yeah. ¿Ya estás viejo, Jerry?
Yeah, it's I'm getting up there, bro. It's not good.
Well, John Wick almost didn't happen, man. The movie. It was Eva Longoria that gave money for them to make it.
Yeah,
She gave $9 million of her own money.
She helped in the making and producing of the John Wick film, so that's good, man. Because that first one, it was kind of like I saw that one on TV,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, I'm finally gonna watch John Wick, and I'm like, why have I not seen this one in the movies?
See,
So that obviously became such a popular
huge success,
Yeah.
and she is raking it in, man, with every sequel. And I'm pretty sure she's getting royalties off of the new Ballerina one, right?
She has to. That's all part of the same universe.
Because it was her $9 million, man.
Yeah.
And they said that was like all her money at the time. Pero quién sabe.
All right.
All right.
Well, Do we got another snack review for today?
We do, man, but I don't think you're gonna like it.
Uh-oh. What do we got?
My daughter chose it. Again from the Circle K. We have
Sour pickle balls. Pause.
Pause. Sour pickle balls, Jerry. Vamos a ver.
From the Alamo Candy Co.
Yeah.
From Alamo, like
Alamo? City of Alamo? No, I don't think so.
Alamo Candy. From San Antonio.
San Antonio.
There you go.
Well, they're balls.
There's a couple of balls there, Mike. There's going to be so many.
What can they smell, man?
You want me to smell the balls, Mike?
So
Let
smelly.
me smell the balls.
There's some smelly balls, man.
They smell like pickles.
See? Oh, yeah.
And a hint of like Lucas or Tamaringo.
The tamarindo is
Do you bite the whole ball?
you
put the whole ball in your mouth?
Put it all in your mouth. Pause. Well, they're sour. This is not candy.
My God.
Your teeth are all green.
If you like sour stuff, I can't even finish my sentence. Why do I have to host today for this one? Woo!
I thought it would be sweet.
There is nothing sweet about that. Straight up sour pickleball, man. Straight up. And for one, I don't mind sweet and sour stuff. Straight up sour.
Why didn't they put candy in there?
There was no candy in there. I was waiting for candy, guys. I was literally waiting for some candy to pop up, like a little bit of a sweetness to it. It just kept on getting more and more sour, bro. That's gotta be...
Tearing up.
Yeah, dude. That's gotta be one of the sourest candies I've ever tasted.
Why did they even put it in the candy aisle?
Golly, man. That's... I don't even know how to rank that.
Oh,
Mike finished all his water.
I finished all my water, man. Oh, my goodness.
My water tastes funny because of that.
The great taste of Texas.
God, what type of Texas? Where in Texas is that great, man?
Deliciously seasoned with a little kick. Man,
I can't taste the water. It's not the same. It doesn't taste the same anymore.
that kicked like a mule, man.
Golly, dude. I don't know what to rate it. Maybe our reactions will give it away. If you like sour stuff, then that's your jam. If you don't,
That's your go-to,
Oh,
man,
my-
if you like sour things. If you like pickles and you like sour things, I shouldn't have eaten the whole thing, man.
Mike, you should just told me to take a little bite.
I took a little bite.
I put the whole ball in my mouth. And it was not good. That was nasty.
They should have put a gummy in there, dude.
At least like a little
I know.
apple tasting gummy or a pickle flavored gummy that was a little bit sweet.
A jelly bean.
Something. I would have been happy with a black licorice in the middle. I don't know. And everybody hates black licorice.
Well, if you like sour things and you like pickles, it's right up your street, man.
If not, stay away from it.
Oh, my goodness.
There ain't no thumb rating today
I'm getting over this.
because we can't handle this. But
See, I mean, I know people that would totally enjoy this, though, man. I know a couple of people that totally enjoy this.
yeah, me too. But I guess that's the episode on that colossal, massive. I don't even know what to say. But anyways,
Yeah. Sour pickleball, man. They're not joking.
thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe on all our socials: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, especially YouTube. Please, guys, we need you on YouTube.
Subscribe up to YouTube.
Subscribe on YouTube. We need your help there.
You get to 100.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, Mike. Thanks for being my co-host for
Jerry,
today.
thank you for hosting, Jerry.
I let you off. You got a little bit of a day off today.
Yeah, man.
And
That's good.
that's it for today. Thank you, guys.